I don't know if you just saw the jump DCT did, but that was good.
Oh, I didn't.
It was a really, really high jump. He jumped over onto the wall, the mid wall on Lib from standing height. That's probably a really bog standard jump. I think it's the max height that you can jump, but I can't do it. So it makes me jealous. Starting off, it's going to be Comrade on the Axis side. The allies will be LFT. Let's see what we get up to. It's going to be a fast B play, as we expected. Smoke towards upper and towards the arch. Standard play coming out from the allied side, but the Axis doing well to hold down. Supreme and Moffers claiming the first kills before Lau is eventually able to find one. It's going to be hard to find more, though, or maybe not. And the Grease Guns actually finding themselves a kill onto the Gewehr. Low HP on Supreme as well, as he's going to be forced to back off in upper for fear that the push comes in. Sam looking for the aggression in through dark. Spots out one, lands the wall bang. And now that's all Adamello. He's the last player left alive. 1 versus 3. And the opening round seems to be going the way of Comrade, unless he can have a massive clutch in here. Which indeed he can.
Not going to happen. As you said, the opening round is indeed going to go in favor of Comrade, so picking up the first round on that Axis side. As we said, CRG probably favorites coming into this, although the two stand-ins... sorry, my voice just completely gave up. The two stand-ins do kind of bring a factor of kind of like we aren't sure exactly of how they're going to play with the two new players, DCT and Supreme, of course, stepping in. So maybe there is a chance for LFT. But I think just the fact that they still have Fi, they still have Sam, two players who played extremely well at the Gallantry LAN. Be an opening kill to be found in their favor. Adamello going to be taken down by that grenade early on.
Alpha not able to find the kill straight down the middle. As it will be a further extension of the lead for the Axis side, as they find themselves now with a 3-man advantage. And peeking down towards middle, it looks like Fi's going to be taken down Lau momentarily, STG in hand, and that's an easy fight to win. Onto the player peeking out, especially as he was low HP from the initial peek. The pre-fire came in from Fi. 5v1. Alpha not in the best of positions, and as he goes towards the same place where Lau died, he too will face the same fate. 2-0 is now the score that's presenting itself. And Comrade getting off to a good start, but they're on the Axis side here on Lib, and so we do expect to see them coming out with a little bit of a lead early on, and indeed just in the half in general. Get a score prediction for the half, Dean. What do you reckon?
Why you put me on the spot, bro? I don't know. I think CRG... I said I thought it'd be a close game, but I just kind of see them having a very one-sided Axis side. You can see it starts off as I'm predicting. I think maybe 10-5, 11-4 on the Axis side for CRG is kind of like the minimum of what I think they're going to manage to actually find.
To be honest, I'd kind of be countering that. I'd say probably around 9-6 on the Axis. I think Fi's going to have a lot more impact when they swap over. As I'm saying that, though, he's picking up a 2K and looking for more. So, maybe not, but the Allied side, certainly where we saw him performing very heavily when he has the freedom to move where he wants and do whatever he wants. Sam, though, probably going to have more impact here. The ability to go in on the flanks. Something that he's pretty proficient at. We'll see. So, you going with 11-4?
Yeah, I think 11-4.
Okay.
I think they can maybe make it more one-sided. I think LFT will fight back in on their own Axis side, though. I don't think it'll be one-sided in the end. But I still think CRG will take it.
Well, 3-0. It's a pretty convincing lead already from Comrade. But now we see the buy come in from the Allies. M1 Garand's in play. Only one carbine with the smoke as Alpha. So that was one token in play. Could have donated that to Lifer to allow another Garand to come in. The kill's already coming in for the Allied side. Lau able to find one there. With the DCT we saw peeking towards upper. But we're looking for further kills. The Comrade side not able to find them, sadly, as Moffers gets a little bit aggressive. He's taken down. The round slows down that man advantage. Powerful for the Allies, and it's extended even further as they look good now to claim this 4th round. taking things towards A. It's going to have to be a solid hold from Sam, who's over there. Lifer, oh, the pistol out. Supreme just about survives that. But as Sam is taken down on the A side, it's going to have to be the ace from the stand-in Supreme to win this.
I wouldn't fancy his chances. Likely to get caught off guard here as well. Yeah, not being cautious of mid at all. So a free kill for Adamilo. And it's the first round that we picked up for LFT on the Allied side. You called it 9-6. I said I think it could be around 11-4 for CRG. So let's see if they're going to be able to step it up immediately here. You can see their buy. It's not going to be spectacular. It will be decent enough. Fi going to get the Car 98, which is something that I look forward to seeing. You know, he's very capable with pretty much all weapons in this game from what we've seen so far.
Indeed. Well, I mean, the win rate currently now is indicative of an 11-4 half, but we've seen LFT step up on the full buy just there. This time, no Sam coming in on the flank, his signature move. A Supreme drops a nade early on to Blade Star. That's looking good. Sam attempting to pick up a second with the nade. I don't think it's quite going to hit. No, it won't, but a 3v5 is going to be a difficult recovery for the Allies. As Sam, I think he just spotted Adamello making his way towards A. I'm not sure if he saw that on the screen or not. This was a very narrow angle. But as Supreme and Fi pick up the kills, it might not matter because Adamello will be the only player left alive looking for an ace.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's going to happen, but he does at least get the first kill. If he can get some damage done, okay, that was a nice shot. Took down Fi. 1v3. Perhaps winnable. Not going to be easy at all, though. Doesn't currently have the bomb either, I don't believe. Yeah, it's dropped at the moment, so he has to go and try and actually retrieve that. 30 seconds to get it onto a bomb site. Does the damage onto Moffers. He was able to actually escape safety just for a couple of moments and eventually find the frag when the back of Adamilo was exposed. So there we have it, 4-1. CRG, they come straight back into after losing one round.
4-1, that's done some damage to the Allied economy, as of course they've lost their loss bonus. So they now come into this, only one token, and so they're buying up what little they can, relying on the grenades by the looks of it. Alpha and Lau going to be picking those up with smokes coming in as well. Gearing up towards the B site where those two smokes, I think we have a good idea where they'll be deployed, towards the arch and windows. Already one down on windows as nades come in. Towards dark, that's going to be cleared out, but Supreme's out in the middle of the open looking for a fight. He's been spotted making his way towards heaven, where the boost will presumably come in momentarily. Fi to pick up one with the Car 98K. Sam's coming through from DCT, not landing anything, but Fi's coming in with another Car 98K shot. Before he's eventually traded down. The knife is missed there by DCT. That was a risky move. And as now, look at these kills swinging in for the Allies. I bet DCT's wishing that he didn't go that aggressive. 5 kills found in a matter of seconds. Alpha and Lau picking up a 2K with Blade on 1. That's 4-2. And a bit of a sloppy retake there from Comrade, despite getting those opening kills. They just decide to jump at their opponents, and that doesn't work out, as we see. The LFT not that incompetent.
Yeah, that round just kind of spiraled out of control. Really the only way to put it. But this time around, if they're losing the round, CRG, they're not going to have a solid economy. They're not going to get out the Car 98 like they did previously. Instead, they're all forced down to the Gurus, and they don't even have any nades to back it up. But Fi, the man that they need to step up at this point, hold this round in their favor. He's doing so, of course. Claims 2 quick headshots on the Guru. Perhaps a third to come in his direction soon as the peak indeed is going to be found. Fi, oh, you absolute monster. Will he stop anytime soon? That's the question. Will they continue to peek him one by one? They probably shouldn't. But we all know that they don't follow the rules here. Oh, Fi, oh, eventually falls. Okay, Blade Star pulls one back, but still 2-on-4 right now.
Those 3Ks don't even surprise me anymore. You know, you see Fi in these positions and players challenge him one by one. You just know that he's going to hit those shots. Alpha, literally like 2 HP, is just going to be backing off there. Trying to regen his health. His Blade also suffers some damage. He's kind of stuck though. He can't get out without Muffer seeing him. Oh, that spam. It's so close to his head. Does damage eventually. Only 50, but it's Sam to finish off Alpha. Now it's laid on that 50 HP. It's an easy target for Supreme to take down. 5-2. The lead again is in Comrade's favor as I'm starting to question my 9-6 prediction. The scoreline certainly isn't indicative of a 9-6. Especially with the economy being so bad for the Allies now. They're going to just go for, well, what appears to be a force round. They're not really managing their money too well. They've got... Aha, that's a really weird buy. 2 carbines, 2 grease guns, and a Tommy. Smoke's in play as they make their way towards B. Alpha and Life are finding the kills. They're determined to prove me wrong for calling out that buy. Sine comes in, not quite good enough to claim Alpha's life. Lau finds the kill as well. And this force round is really working well for them. It's only going to be DCT and Sam. And that's indicative of kind of a problem. Even on such a poor economy, the Allies are able to get themselves such a good buy that they can easily storm that B site. The Tommy gun doing some damage, backed up, of course, by the carbines, which are formidable weapons in themselves, even though they only cost 1 token. As we saw the previous round, Fi did a lot of damage with just a Gewehr. Again, it's a 1 token investment. DCT comes in with 1, but it's Sam who has to find a 3k. Spotted out the head. That could be good. That could be it. But no, with 12 seconds left, he's not able to connect it, and he would have had to kill the player towards Allied spawn as well. Missing the pistol shots too is going to cost him heavily. And that's an interesting thing, actually. When the round ends, the bomb disappears, of course. So that means if there's 1 second left when the round ends, it doesn't blow up. And so the allies that would necessarily be on the site don't suffer the damage of the bomb blowing up. So if you can run in with 1 second left, and, or let's say 4 seconds left, and kill the diffuser, even knife him, if you get him down before that last second ticks over, you won't die to the bomb.
Fun fact.
I think that should be changed. I think he should still be punished, but...
Ooh, Louis takes down 2. Quick openings on the B bomb site, and there's still 1 player alive in Moffers, but no longer as Alpha's able to find them. It is indeed a 5-on-2 now. LFT looking to claim themselves a 4th round already on this allied side, and I think I was very wrong, as it seems like CRG not looking quite as solid as I was expecting them to be. Which I guess is to kind of be expected with 2 players stepping in.
So I'm just going to be saving over this STG, of course, time ticking away. That is another round down for LFT. Or another round up, rather, for LFT as they close in the gap. And indeed the gap that Sam is being closed in on. He wasn't quite ready for that peak. That's a bit of a problem, I guess. Like, if you're holding an angle like that for 30 seconds, it can be very hard to fully focus the entire time. And you saw his reaction just a small bit slower than usual as they pushed around. He was obviously deep in thought or conversation. But it's going to cost them an STG, and that's awkward. Someone's disconnected from Comrade.
Yeah, just about to say, someone dropped out.
Offers lost connection.
Luco.
Impossible to get a pause in that quickly. He literally died. They're discon the second the round started. Or a second before.
Yeah, they asked for a pause after this round, so hopefully he'll be back as soon as possible. But let's see if they can still make this round work. 4-on-5, not going to be ideal. Already 1 player going down, leaving them in a further disadvantage. As that left T, looking good to try and equalize the scoreline. Supreme is going to be able to fight back for 1 finally. And actually, Sam going to find the life of, well, Lifer. Didn't even notice that was his name before I said it.
And now the 3 versus 3. That's unfortunate to come out, though. Of course, it would be a 4v3. They make their way way. Over towards Courtyard. That's a good hold from Supreme there, doing a little bit of damage. Unfortunately, it's a 1-for-1 trade, as Lau, with low HP, eventually does manage to catch the final bullet. Or rather, throw with the final bullet into Supreme. Now this 2v2 going to be underway. Look at the position being held by Adamello, though. He's not being watched, of course, towards upper. They don't expect it. And as DCT comes in, he's watching that as well. 5-5, all tied up, and we're going to have a pause come in as Moffers attempts to reconnect. That took him a while, though. He's still not back on, despite the round playing out. So it could be a more serious technical issue. Just checking the status of that there, see if we need to go to a pause or not.
Yeah, hopefully he returns quickly. That's not a big issue.
No, he is in fact offline on Steam for 3 minutes, so I guess it's an internet problem. I guess it's best to go to a pause screen then while we wait for Moffers to rejoin due to that tech issue, as it, we don't know how long it will take. So we'll catch you guys in a few minutes. Hiroshima, and welcome back to the game. It's a 5 versus 5 starting out, and it's a 5 versus 5 in terms of rounds. Everything's coming in 5 today. Let's see if Alpha can find 5 kills just to make, well, I said, look even cooler. Maybe not. As Lifer comes in with 1, it's going to be the trade onto his teammate as Fi jumped in through the smoke, but he loses his life to find that 1 kill and doesn't deny the bomb plant either. Now, as things continue to be underway, we can see that over towards the bottom of the stairs at window, Lifer is going to be holding, lying down, waiting, lurking for Moffers to take the peek. As he steps out of windows, he will be eliminated, more than likely, by Lifer, unless he's checked. Oh, actually, he is going to be checked. Unfortunately, Moffers finds himself now having to weed out 3 more snakes in the grass, as there are going to be 3 players waiting to take him down. Manages to find 1, looking for a second, but 10 seconds left. There's no time. Just picks up the MP40 and gets out of there. As that's going to be 6-5 for saving it over in market. And LFT on a massive comeback now, claiming the lead back here on the Allied side.
Looking very good so far on this Allied side. CRG not looking great at all. Playing okay on an individual level. Fi, as always, he's going to be top on the scoreboard, 13-9. I'm not quite sure how Moffers is doing, actually. Of course, he only reconnected. He got 2 kills in the previous round, but it wasn't enough. As it's an open nade from DCT to actually go ahead and take down Lifer early on. Finally, Comrade game and get themselves a man advantage. And Sam going to increase that even further. A nice shot to take down Adamello. Ooh, this is just continuous trades. Nice nade.
Coming into this, the 1-man advantage sitting currently in favor of the Axis is going to be looking pretty sweet for them as rotations start to come over to the B side from the Allies, where they're now looking to take the bomb. It is still going to be Supreme and Moffers holding down a nade, still in the hands of Supreme as well. So even if they do get smoked out, which is possible with 2 smokes still in play on Alpha and Low, they will be able to counter the bomb plant with the nade and delay the bomb plant just a little bit more. And now as B is going to be under siege, the rotations are going to come in from the A bomb side. As the bomb plant is going to be tapped on, Supreme goes for the nade denial, and he should find a kill with that. Indeed he does, and just about denies the bomb plant. And now into the 4 versus 2. That bomb is going to be fake. They need to find some opening kills before they go to commit this plant, but it's not going to happen as Lau is going to be all alone, pushed in by DCT in the back. 6-6, the B defense has been recovered from Comrade finally, as they managed to close it out. But it was on the back of a 2-man advantage. Had there been more players alive there, that B defense might not have went so well. Also lucky to get the kill there onto the bomb planter. But again, that comes down to them having not a lot of players in the Allied side left alive as the push comes in. When they go for that bomb plant, unfortunately, players cannot really be looking at the sky. The responsibility goes solely onto the bomb planter, as the other players have to watch angles for the pushes coming through. Nades might be dangerous, but a whole Fi jumping through the smoke is a whole lot more dangerous. This is a very aggressive B hold right now, as we can see coming in from the Axis side, but they're finding kills for it. Maybe this is the difference that needed to be made. Not checking the window though. Made their way out onto the B side already. As the kills come in, Sam finds 1, but it's traded back and into a 2 versus 2.
Yeah, this is actually beginning to look a little bit awkward, I was going to say, for CRG. Well, luckily enough, DCT able to go ahead and claim himself 1 quick kill. So that leaves it all now. Just Adamello going to be able to perhaps at least get the bomb planted. He will indeed, not going to be caught in time. See DCT beginning to go in from behind. As Adamello is actually being cautious at this position, getting up close with the Thompson. And this may not be expected. Perhaps can catch him off guard, jumps around the corner and finds the first frag. And now it's all on Fi. If you want any player in this position, it is indeed Fi, but still going to be a difficult one. 1v1, doesn't know the position exactly, had to be cautious of up close. And that allows for Adamello to go ahead and win out the 1-on-2. 7th round going to be found for LFT. As They increase their lead just a little bit further, take it back in their favor, 7-6.
Indeed, already a good allied half on the cards here for LFT. If they find just one more round, they'll be able to win out this half. And as they're going to be up against Gewerbei, it's quite possible indeed. Oh, what a shot by Sam, taking Lau down. He's ready for that position. I don't know if Lau's been playing that for a couple of rounds in a row, but it looks like he might have been. Sam seemed to be predicting that. Supreme is going to be dropped. The nade comes over to trade, but of course Bladestar has spotted that out and makes his way safely back down B long for shortly afterwards reaggressing.
Offers needs to step it up on this site. Oh, it's actually Fi to do so. Doubles down. That's the third to be found. That's to be cautious though. Of course, potentially, if he falls here, this could get a little bit awkward once again. DCT is going to drop. The bomb is at least in their possession. Fi sadly is indeed going to be taken down. Now leaving it all onto Moffers. 1v2. Both sides going to push forward to try and find the first, but Lifer wins it out with the Thompson up close. 8-6. We may potentially see a 9-6 scoreline. You predicted a 9-6 at halftime, but you said in favor of CRG as well. Looks like it might be LFT to actually get themselves the 3-round lead as they head into the second half, and they'll be swapping over to the side where it's a lot easier traditionally to pick up those rounds.
Indeed, it was looking likely as well Comrade would be walking away with the half, but now LFT coming back into it late on. 16 kills currently sitting on Fi. Unfortunately, not everybody is able to keep up the pace. These things really not going their way right now on the Axis side. As they make their way towards B yet again, it looks like this defense is, for the second best of 3 in a row, going to be the problem. Hold on. Kills come in, but Lifer's able to trade it back. Keep it down to a 3 versus 3. The man advantage no longer a thing for the Axis. Nades not in play either. 2 smokes are all that remains. Moffers has been spotted out and up, or at least his weapon was visible, but I don't think they quite noticed it. If they did or not, they have killed him now, but Sam in through the smoke gets a really good pre-fire and finds himself 1 kill, leaving only Lifer 1 versus 2. It will be difficult for him to pick this up. But with that said, he has got the Tommy on the flank. It just depends if he checks his close left as he comes down the stairs. Sam lurking there. It's not going to be fully checked, and Sam is just going to take him out. Not tempted to go for the knife. They need that 7th round. Bringing it to 8-7 and putting them at a 1-round disadvantage as they move over to the Allied side. Good performance from LFT there, especially coming into the comeback. I'm very impressed with their performance in that half, and top frag in there is going to be Lau. Adamello right behind him, 14 and 13 kills respectively.
Yeah, Fi on 17, Sam on 12, Supreme on 11, DCT on 9, and then off towards the bottom of the scoreboard for CRG is Moffers. Although we don't actually know if he is because of course he reconnected, so we're not quite sure of his scoreline. That's the problem. Let's see. Coming into this second half now, CRG, they're going to have to step it up quite a lot. Need to play stronger than they did over on that Axis side, of course. And I think Fi is going to be the player we have to look towards to try and be the one that kind of leads that charge towards the comeback. Lifer playing up close at the moment. And with the default weapon, his position is going to be cleared out. Moffer is able to find the opening frag. And there's one more player on this site, which they actually haven't cleared out properly, given a bit of an opportunity for Alpha. Able to claim the life of 1 and fall back into Dark, where he's a little bit more secure. On being tapped. Sadly, no chance for Alpha to really actually try and deny that one. Needs to be cautious of the peek, but he peeks out himself, finds himself yet another kill. Now it's a 3v3 on the retake. One just has been planted, so there's still just around 40 seconds remaining. Supreme able to find 1 from behind. And now it's a 3-on-2.
No, not going to be doable for the Axis side as Comrade go ahead and claim the first round. But Still a long road ahead of them here on the Allied side. This is the pick of LFT, so coming in with a good Allied side. Didn't seem like there was all too much special going down, though. Ultimately, just playing together, able to get those opening picks a lot in the trades. They're certainly working out for them. Especially late round, even. There was a lot of rounds where they actually lost men, but they just managed to come back into it and trade out very, very well. And now, nice shotgun skin from Alpha. He's already found one kill with it. Oh, no, wait, he didn't. He only did a lot of damage. I actually thought he got the kill. Dropping a sly lot of damage in there. As it's going to be a 2v3. The bomb should be able to go down.
Will indeed. Looking pretty decent for the CRG side with the man advantage in the afterplan. Adamilo needs to find this frag, but it's not going to happen. Moffer is able to shut him down, leaving it all on the Lau now. He also will be finished off. 9-8. CRG actually going to be able to claim the lead. Getting off to a solid start here on the Allied side. That's exactly what they needed. If we had seen LFT early on just start picking up the rounds, building up momentum, then I think they probably would have ran away with this game. But I think this gives us the opportunity for a very close one now.
Yeah, LFC a little bit slow to start, but when they got off to a start, they were flying ahead. So, certainly not time to discount them just yet. Once they start opening rounds up into this half, it might be hard to slow that down. But Sam picks up the opening kill on Delau. These M1 Garans are doing some serious damage. The nades being lined up there by Moffers as he drops one towards Upper, I believe. Not going to find a kill, sadly, but it is Fi to open it up with Supreme getting the nade kill eventually over towards the site. Popcorn Rifle of Life are not going to be able to pop any heads as it's all on the Blade Star with just a Gewehr in hand. I spotted out a token. Pick that up real quick. And a 1v5 to pick up as well. I don't think that's going to be quite as simple to pick up.
Yeah, just has to be the save. Double digits for CRG. To be the case indeed. Or rather, is going to be the case. Still time, of course, and the economy actually for LFT coming into this round is pretty decent. It's only really Low and Alpha that are going to be a little bit low. That'll slightly limit their buy. Blade Star, will he be found? That's the question. I don't think so. It looks like he should indeed be able to survive and save over the Gewehr. 6 coins for him, but no, there we go. Taken down in the last couple of seconds. Doesn't really matter too much, of course. He'll be able to get a pretty solid buy into this round, but this is where LFT now need to start picking some up for themselves. They can't get off as poor of a start as they did on the previous side. It doesn't make things easy. Sure, they were able to recover from it once, but doing it twice, it's a bit of a more difficult task.
This round starting up a little bit slowly. Comrade not yet finding anything. Ooh, DCT looking for the pre-fires into the door, but again, not landing it. Though some damage does go down on the lifer, the nades are dwindling on the Allied side right now. Only Moffers remains, with one sitting outside of the site and yet to deploy it. Fi comes in, Moffers as well. The nade flies down to the site. As Alpha's going to be caught out in upper, the shotgun of Supreme to finish it off. But oh, the bomb doesn't go down because Adamello is able to spray down with the STG. Eventually runs out of bullets, but he's going to be approaching Sam with the pistol in hand and finding the kill. Sam jumping for joy after that. There's only Adamello's left in a 1 versus 2. He'll be jumping for joy if he can pick up these last 2 kills because he'll be on an ace for the round. 4 bullets left in the Garan though. It's not all too likely. Deploying the STG, finds it onto Supreme. It's all Moffers now. Bomb is down, but that's not really planted for him. He'll have to push out of dark if he needs to go for the defuse, and with a smoke in play, Adamello might be able to make a play. Oh no, pulls out the smoke though in the open. Perfect timing from Moffers to go in for the peak there. Finds the kill, and that is it. 11 to 8. 3-round lead now for Comrade, as they're able to get the full buy. The Axis not as capable of the full buy. They're going to be donating over their tokens. STG on Alpha, MP40 on Lifer, as we have another MP40 actually on Adamello as well. Gewehr's elsewhere.
Yeah, we need to see LFT pick up this round, otherwise I think CRG may just run away with it. Alpha was able to find the opening kill in this round before eventually Fly returned it with a sniper. Ooh, that's a teammate. Careful, buddy. Thought out just the rear end. Tapped away at it. Adamilo, though, he's been doing great, really, just holding towards this position. In the previous round, we've, of course, seen him pick up 3. And then 1 more as he was going for the retake. In this one, he finds a double kill with the MB40. And Lifer are going to be able to find one of his own, all on fire now. Gets the first shot very quickly indeed. He has to pull off the ace clutch. Sure, he may be a monster, but this is a bit too much to ask of him, perhaps, unless we see some crucial mistakes being made by the Axis side. Waiting to see if anyone peeks up and gives them an opportunity to take an opening into this bomb site. Doesn't seem to be happening as of yet. Just claiming himself a few tokens in the process. And okay, if he makes this work, Mitch. 1v2 now. MP40 is going to be the weapon he falls back onto. If he gets this kill, there's a real opportunity, but sadly, he won't be successful. Adamilo puts a stop to it. Claims himself 3 in the round. And finally, LFT are going to get a round on the board over on that Axis side.
Well, look, 11 to 9 is not a bad scoreline for either team. You've got the advantage in the hands of Comrade for rounds, but they're on the Allied side. LFT able to get the full by now. The STGs coming out in force, but only 2 nades. A very pivotal part of the T side. Early on, that nade deployed down mid, not going to connect anything. As elsewhere on B, the same fate will be suffered. Moffers forced out into the open by the nade is only going to lose half HP to Alpha and be able to retreat. Not a whole lot of information gained as the nade goes over. Alpha hasn't quite realized it, and that's going to cost him heavily as he's taken down by that Granada. He only had a millisecond to spot it. To the angle he was holding, the spray comes in from Lau, but only capitalizes on 1 kill. As now into the 2 versus 4, it's looking very unlikely that the Axis are going to be picking things up, especially not with hip fires like that coming in. It's all on the Lifer 1v4, and presumably he's just going to be saving this STG. I thought he was AFK, but I saw him move his crosshair a little bit.
Just patient, Mitch.
Exactly.
But this is not ideal right now for LFT. They get 1 round, and immediately CRG are going to be able to return it, and they do so with 4 players alive. It allows them to go ahead and not have to put too much investment into this next round. Keep some economy. And Fly gets the wall bang, of course. Unlucky. But yeah, 12 to 9. 3 rounds now in the difference. Slowly, LFT, they should begin to worry. Especially how weak their buy is going to be into this round. It's quite limited.
Yeah, indeed, it's not going to be the best. A lot of popcorn is going to be dispensed and not a whole lot of butter to back it up. And that's the worst kind of combination. Dry popcorn. But at least it can be salted by the tears of LFT, as they're going to be getting naded fairly early on. I think that should be a kill in dark. Oh, maybe not. The explosion inside of dark is not going to cause any hassle. It's something that they're well used to. Well, I mean, it happens often enough that, like it or not, it's a part of his life. And into the... sorry, 3 versus 4. As Adamello finds 2 kills, Fi is dropped after only 1 kill on the board, which is uncommon for him. As now we progress into the round, but the Allies at a disadvantage looking to push. They also have to be aware of their flank, which drags one player off the aggression towards the site. Now that is, as long as Adamello maintains this relatively passive composure. He makes his way out middle. He'll be spotted. I didn't even see Supreme there because the map is so small. But he is going to be able to find a double coming up behind Lifer and Alpha as Sam finds one onto Adamello. That is going to be it for the round. Blade Star, the last player alive in Dark, is going to be shot down. 13-9. That was a solid flank coming in there. And quite tilting that, of course, in the recent update, they changed the map size, so you can't fully zoom it out anymore. Heartbreaking, really.
Yeah, I don't like that personally. I think you should be able to see the map.
Yeah. Makes it relatively difficult to see something like that. The flanks coming in. There is the argument that it ups the, the need for communication, but I think it possibly a little bit far that you have to consistently communicate your exact position. We might end up using coordinates. Maybe that's why there's coordinates on the map. There's a grid. I'm at A1. Move king to B2.
Fair
It's
enough.
gonna happen eventually. Or we'll just get a map that zooms out. Who knows? One or the other.
Whichever's easier.
It's probably the king.
Opening kill. They have been found. Lifer gets one also. He will be traded back. Supreme heading claims the life of Lau. So of course, whenever you say one player got a kill, there's a trade elsewhere. So it is a 3-on-2 favoring LFT. This is the best it's looked for them in quite a while. Let's see if they can make it work. Supreme and Moffers to try and deny it and take a 14th round for CRG, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen unless Moffers can do it all alone. Needs to pull off a quad kill, spotted out, of course, by the player who jumped above, hits the one tap rather, takes the head of Alpha off. Problem is, the bomb is quite far back. He's going to have to try and retrieve that one, and I don't think it's going to happen in time. Not going to be possible.
No, he has to find both kills. The only way. But he's just going to save over these weapons. Among Garand, STG, he has 4 tokens. He can donate them over. This is the first round they've lost. So he'll only have 1 extra token, of course. First round consecutive, I mean, obviously. They have lost 10 now in total. But yeah, he'll be able to donate over those 5 tokens now because he already has a nade and a smoke. And so gifting them to his teammates will allow the buy to come in, at least for some people. A couple of smokes, a Tommy gun, and carbines. That's what we're going to be playing with here. 4 smokes in play at the moment. As Moffer's going to look to make some good high impact kills, or rather a good impact kill with the nade. As he finds one with the Garan. Blade Star is going to be located over towards Dark, and it looks like a double peek might come in. Adamello is trying to spot out Fi, who should hear that jumping. He should know what's going down. Crouches around the tank. Good info, and Sam finds the kill onto Adamello. Fi is going to be eliminated by Blade Star, sadly, leaving it into a 4 versus 3 as Blade recovers with 1 HP. But everybody's on B right now on the Axis side. They know they found the kills elsewhere, so they will make their way towards the A-bomb site.
They will. They're going to have a very easy time just walking straight onto it and likely getting that bomb planted with ease. Sam in a nice position as well, just lurking in towards the marker. He's ready to try and cut off the rotates. That's funny, they will begin to come in. I think that's Lifer, and he may get caught off guard if he's not cautious, although he has decided to go ahead and just join his teammate in towards the back street. So it is going to be a 3-on-4 retake bomb. It's just been planted. And it looks like they may actually just give up on this one. You can see Blade Star actually still hanging back over towards that B-bomb site. And the rest of his teammates beginning to make their way in his direction also to join back up with him. So it looks like they are just going to go ahead and concede this 14th round over towards CRG.
Has fully ticked down as Lau finds 2 kills. The impact is only economical as the bomb will explode. able to save over one of his tokens as well. As we can see, the Allies are going to be in a good economical situation at the end of this round. And 14 to 10, 2 rounds left to go before Comrade will be able to claim the map. This, of course, being LFT's pick. And they're not having a great time on the Axis side whatsoever. Definitely expected to see a better performance coming out. But this time they're going to be on the SDGs. They've got the nades. Considering a pretty good allied half. We know that they have the individuality to win this out. So far, it does look like Comrade are the ones to be favored to take this map anyways. Supreme finds the opening. That's another opening for the Comrade side. And the win rate for LFT after losing the opening kill when on their Axis side has not been great, as Fi misses a couple of his shots. He's going to be able to assist a kill though, as DCT claims one. Sam as well with another. As Lifer goes to get aggressive. It's the only thing he can do right now. Try to find picks. DD manages it. Tries to get a spam through the door as well. Not able to connect it, sadly. And 4v2. You're going to see both Axis players on the B side. The important thing is, though, that Lifer dropped the bomb. Sadly, as he's not able to hold it down. Being pushed in the back by Sam, as his teammate went to look towards spawn. That will end the round pretty much, unless a 4K can be found by Alpha, as he's being watched by the whole team. Bomb being planted on B, so at least it's somewhat of an opportunity, but eventually Sam comes in with the Tommy gun and takes him out of commission. 15 to 10. 1 round left in it now between Comrade and LFT. And I think Comrade have got this. How do you feel, Dean?
Going to be very difficult for LFT here. They have to take 5 in a row to send it into overtime. So far on this Axis side, they have been kind of struggling. Ooh, that nade though. Yeah, going to take down Adamilo, and he's been a very crucial player so far for LFT. Been the player that stepped it up when they really needed it on an individual level. Of course, he's currently, I believe, at the top of the scoreboard. He is indeed 24 to 19 over on the LFT side. Fi topping it for CRG with 27. Followed closely by both Sam and Supreme, who have 23 and 22. So everyone's playing pretty well over on the CRG side. And Supreme and DCT, as they claim 1 frag each, it means victory is just moments away, at least on map number 1. It is, of course, the best of 3. And it's likely to go to that second map in just a moment. The CRG will lead 1-0, as we do indeed see the final player being dropped. 16 to 10. CRG, an impressive performance over on that Allied side.
Yeah, an impressive performance indeed. As said at the first half, I felt like Fi would have a better performance than the Allied side, as he's able to just manipulate things a little bit more in his favor. He's able to go off and make the plays he wants to play and then pull back. Whereas in the Axis, he's locked into a site, relatively easy to counter. He can be eliminated by the likes of early nades and that. And he tends to not really get naded down too much on the Allied side. Good knowledge of where the nades come in and the timings. And with 16 to 10 being the score, you got to give it to Sam as well. 23 kills on the board, Supreme on 24. 3 players, all in and around the same level of kills. And over on the LFC side, it was Adamello to be 24.